I guess the first demos for this band dates back to early 2018. I made quite a few demos in my own studio. I kept on sending them to Mikko and Mikko.
Oh yeah, Mikko was actually before me.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Mikko.
So those guys are original members.
Oh jeez.
Actually, I remember when you called me first time. I'm living in this little island next to Helsinki, and I was riding by bicycle from this island to Helsinki, and Jussi called me and said that okay, we have done some music with Mikko, and I was like, I did U-turn because I wanted to be in my home island, because it was that kind of call that I thought immediately, okay, maybe this call would change my whole life. There was some 15-20 songs we have done up to that point, and we started to like create this whole identity of Moonshot upon that.
When you composed all those songs by yourself, you didn't have a clear vision what Moonshot would be, but you just made what you felt was coming out. And then when we started to decide like where this band was going, we had a lot of material where we like found pretty easily the ones that we liked.
We all kind of followed our inspiration and let the pieces fall around that framework.
Burning in lack of security.
I remember when Ville called me and asked me to consider this opportunity, and then I said that yes, first I want to of course listen to some music, and then Ville sent me this link, and then the file name was Moonshot, and I was like, wow, that's a good pair of words. And then I called him back like, is that the name? Is that the name? And he was like, yeah, well, it's something you should know.
We're big rock.
Big rock.
Yeah, all of the songs have this sort of like like massive feel to it. So it's not like tricky and small and like.
And if we were like early 2000, I would say this is like alternative, definitely something that defines us. But alternative nowadays, what does it mean? And
So it's good to just follow your inspiration and then kind of let other people define what that means to them. The core elements are the basic rock elements: drums, bass, guitar, and vocals.
It's not about like playing skill, tricks, and stuff like that.
No,
that might impress smaller audiences. It's all about
the songs.
The songs and melodies. In practical terms, I would like to see us in 5 years releasing our third album, playing major festival shows, worldwide tours maybe, like a steady following that we could afford touring.
Every one of us, we're having like empty calendars. So
yeah, we're hoping to fill that calendar with Moonshot stuff. So this definitely is a real band, not a project.
I'm not a teacher, I'm a dealer.
It's one of the rare things that we have been actually discussing a lot. That when making the songs and the production, that how do we bring it live? That they have to actually be playable. That's why I mentioned the musicianship in the first place. That we are a band and we need to play this live, and the whole process is based on in a way that it works live as musicians.
Recording is sort of like rehearsing for the live show. Something that you need to prepare in order to get live shows happening. So, because live shows is, for me at least, is the reason to play.
Here we go into the mute.
One thing that is very special for this group is our experience. Like we mentioned already, like combined how many shows we have done, how many records we have done, how many hours or years we have spent doing music. So I think that's something that not many bands have in them at the moment.
I've been quite happy when I've seen that we are really doing, the song is the biggest thing, and when it comes to this kind of ego things and who is doing anything and who is doing this and that, there hasn't been any like problem or even discussion about that.